This is Hamad. He's my younger brother. Doesn't look too young, but well, he's younger at least to me. He is the demo pilot right now for the JF-17. He'll be stepping for another show in about an hour, if not less. All said and done, one quick remark from Hamad. What does it feel like to operate a weapon system which is so high-end?
It's an amazing feeling, something that we as Pakistanis are very proud about, and God willing, inshallah, once the time arises, it will be employed to the best of its ability.
One thing that I want to mention here, this weapon system, the JF-17, was utilized on 27 Feb 2019 as well in an air-to ground role, standoff weapon capability. So I have a few people here who have done that as well, but I wouldn't like to disclose those identities as we speak. Parting question, Hamad, if I were to ask you, what is the capability, if I were to say, with regard to the Eastern Front? Are we in comparison, in parallel? Are we exceeding with regard to long-range weapon employment capability as well?
Well, I couldn't disclose much of it, but
Nothing specifics, generic.
yeah, but I think the basic advantage we are at par, if not better,
Okay.
than the adversary in the East, and God willing, once the time arises, we'll give a befitting reply.
Perfect. So it's a pleasure to have had you here, and I certainly believe this quick visit or a walk around for you has generated value as well. We will continue to stay in touch. Thank you for your time, and Hamad, thank you for your time as well. It's a pleasure.
Always.
Happy landings.
Thank you
Take
very
care of yourselves. With me is Umar. He is one of the pilots who have brought in this weapon system to Dubai Airshow. Umar, I'll be very specific on questions. First and foremost, I believe you are from an F-7PG background. Is that correct?
Sir, it is correct.
Okay, so how do you feel the difference between the F-7PG as a weapon system and the JF-17? Is there a comparison?
I've flown F-7PGs for good about 3 years plus, and I've been flying this jet for 5 years. So I can very much correlate the difference between the two jets. That was the third gen aircraft, and in all regimes, it outmaneuvers that the previous jet, that is F-7PG, and the kind of avionics and the cockpit interface and the cockpit ergonomics, it is all user friendly and it's very easy to fly, and the situational awareness which we have in the aircraft is unmatched as compared to the previous gens. So it is altogether different chronology once we talk of JF-17.
Okay. If I were to ask you about sensor fusion or data fusion, that's a buzz phrase that's going around nowadays. How good do you categorize the JF-17 Block 3 in that domain?
I would say that it is a true 4.5 plus gen aircraft in the sense once we talk of the data fusioning, because with the good ISA radar along with the embedded ECM suite and the avionics which are there in form of wide angle heads-up display and the helmet mounted sight, we have to have a good fusion of all the sensors which we have on board, because else we would not be able to grasp the tactical situational awareness as per our dictates, and we would not be able to implement the tactics which are there to be executed in the air.
Perfect. But this is excellent. For the audience as well, data fusion, sensor fusion is how do we bring all information together and give it for a good one, situational awareness, two, decision making. This is where a fighter pilot distinguishes itself or himself from the commercial side of it. And I certainly believe this, as Umar has mentioned, is a true 4.5 gen considering this one specific aspect. Thank you, Umar, for your time. It's been a pleasure talking to you again, and best of luck. May all your landings equal your takeoffs.
Thank you.